Hi, this is Cheryl A. Major with ThinStrongHealthy.com, and today I have a major health tip for you, and it's about your blood pressure. Many of us are trying to lower our blood pressure, get it under control, and we'd like to do it without going on medication, which can make some people feel very tired and listless. So I wanted to share this with you because it comes from personal experience. I found that I happen to be sensitive to caffeine. This I know. And this may help you, I hope, if you are sensitive to caffeine. And even if you don't think you are, you might want to try this. But if you are a heavy caffeine drinker, if you try backing off the caffeine, going to decaf, reducing the amount of caffeine that you have during the day, you may find that that lowers your blood pressure. For me personally, it made about 10 points difference, which is significant. So if you're at 140, you could be, if you're sensitive, down in the 130s. So that would be an improvement. It would make you and your doctor healthy and happy. So how do you do this? Because we're so married to our food, our drink, our caffeine, our coffee in the morning. It's a tough one. So I have a few suggestions for you. First of all, if you drink a big mug of coffee, caffeinated coffee, we're talking regular coffee right now, in the morning, I would suggest getting a smaller cup. Back yourself off gradually. If you have 4 or 5 cups, back it off to 3 or 4 cups and make it the smaller cups. And then back that off so you're drinking half a smaller cup. Sometimes just the flavor and the ceremony of it, if you can get that accomplished, you can satisfy yourself. So try that. And then back off the caffeine with decaffeinated coffee and tea. And I know that decaffeinated coffee, and I'll give you a for instance, tastes like decaffeinated, except for one that I'll tell you about in a minute. I had a friend who was a barista, and I used to go get coffee at her shop. And she said to me one time, Cheryl, I'm going to slip you a decaf coffee one time, and you are not going to be able to tell the difference. And I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you. And then I'll tell you after that it was decaf. She did it one day, and I took a sip and I knew immediately it was decaffeinated coffee because I love my coffee. I love it strong and black. The coffee that you can stand a spoon up in. It's like when I make coffee, it's like drinking espresso. That's how I like it. That's how strong I like it. I said, no way. This is decaffeinated. So I can tell the difference. So the only decaffeinated coffee that I have been able to find that I can wrap my arms around and enjoy in the morning without the caffeine kick and without amping up blood pressure is Starbucks Cafe Verona, the decaf variety. And you have to be careful. One time I actually bought the caffeinated version because they used to come in the same colors. I've noticed now that the decaf is in a green bag instead of the usual brown bag. And that's a good idea because I have unused Cafe Verona in my freezer, which I will give away to some lucky friend one of these days when I think of it, because it's just not a good choice for me. So I would suggest trying that and try the size, reducing the size of your cup and the frequency of it. Tea is a tough one because decaffeinated tea, again, tastes like decaffeinated tea. So if you're a tea lover, I would suggest backing off the amount. Do the same thing. Go from a big mug to a small cup, and then go to half a small cup, and then go to once or twice a day rather than 3 or 4 times a day, and see if it makes a difference. And when you start to see improvements, I call them small steps for big changes. And if you can make them sustainable, changes you can live with that help you feel better, that encourage you to stay on track with it. So I hope this has been helpful. Try reducing your caffeine intake or eliminating it if you possibly can to help manage your blood pressure and get those numbers lower. This is Cheryl A. Major from ThinStrongHealthy.com with your major health tip of the day. Talk to you soon.